Yeah.
That's interesting. Alternate
Yeah.
version of Captain America.
Did anyone think that that she kind of felt a bit like Wonder Woman at the end with the sword and shield?
Oh yeah, that's right. It did.
It's
It
Wonder
did feel
Woman
like
has had
it.
the sword and the shield.
Yeah.
Like I was reminded of Gal Gadot,
that's-
you know,
yeah,
with
absolutely.
the shield and sword, and yeah, it's kind of
It's
interesting.
Yeah, it is. It did remind me of that.
Like a Captain America cross with Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I think that's what everyone was
fun.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
this,
mean,
this episode was like a recap of the Captain America movie, but with the different choice.
with a different choice, and
Yeah.
and that's because of the end of Loki, isn't it? Where
Yeah, that's right.
the whole
The
he who remains
multiverse.
dying, and so it led to all these possibilities. Yeah.
So this would be what they call a Nexus event.
A Nexus.
a Nexus event.
Nexus.
Yeah.
Because it's straight off the sacred timeline.
So there's no male so there's no male Captain America.
Well,
No, there still is. This is an alternate
alternate
timeline.
yeah.
Alternate universe.
So this is going to be the start of like the multiversal war,
Yeah.
multiverse of madness.
Yeah, but it's interesting because it's like the Watcher says at the beginning, right? Small changes, which give
That's right.
rise to completely different outcomes.
Yeah, one choice she made.
One little
changed the
choice.
whole-
Yeah.
Yeah.
changed the whole
She
universe.
stayed instead of leaving the room.
Yeah, she
Is it-
stayed
it's
instead of
like-
leaving the room. Yeah.
This must be the feminine thread of the multiverse. You know,
But
It looked like Steve Rogers became Iron Man.
Well, it's
Or an
called the
early version
Hydra
of Iron
Hydra
Man.
Stomper.
Yeah,
Hydra
Hydra
Stomper.
Stomper.
Hydra Stomp,
Yeah.
like a pre-Iron Man.
But that's the thing, right? Like, this is making a good point of, like, if the TVA still, were around, they would have stopped this from happening.
Yeah, they would
But
have.
because we saw that they're gone, so they
Because-
couldn't clip
yeah.
this branching timeline from happening.
That's right.
So this is how we are getting all these branches now. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And it also opens the possibility of, like, Haley Atwell could soon reprise Captain Carter, because there's this rumor that she might appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
which
would
is
be
coming
interesting.
out next year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
that's
all of the
it's
new
pretty exciting.
new movies
Zombie.
and shows are
Zombie Tony Stark.
practically multiverse of madness.
yeah.
Multiverse versions of themselves.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see what episode 2 will be then. If
What's
you know
next
they
one?
if they do different like heroes, different Marvel heroes in each episode, and see what
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
alternate timelines are.
Alternate versions are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
we've
even-
been shown previews of some of those alternate ones, but we don't really know the full story yet until the episode
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah.
I think apparently each episode will be a standalone story, isn't it?
They might connect
Yeah.
maybe at some point. We don't
Different
know.
multiverse.
They might connect in the multiverse of madness.
Like, for
but we don't
instance-
really
That'd be
know.
cool.
Yeah, like maybe Nick Fury. I don't know, because it's at the end of this episode, like, she jumped 70 years in the future, and
Yeah.
So that's also similar to how Steve Rogers
Exactly.
came from the past.
Exactly,
like-
that's
it's like with
exactly
Steve.
what I was thinking.
yeah. Although Steve Rogers in this one, as Bernie says, is kind of a bit like Iron Man, but he's actually called Hydra.
The Hydra
Stomper.
Stomper. But there were also several key differences.
Mm.
Like, Bucky Barnes didn't lose his arm and
Yeah, but-
become the Winter Soldier.
Did
That's
you
right. He
did
wasn't
you pick up the
captured.
joke? Did
He
you
was
pick up the
still
joke on
captured,
the
though.
train? Like
Oh yeah,
Said,
losing
"Oh,
the
You
arm.
nearly
Almost
took my
looked like
arm off.
Yeah.
You nearly took my arm off.
yeah, it's like because the other one in the
That's right.
normal
'cause
universe
he
he lost his arm. Yeah.
He actually lost his arm, and actually, the train was where they lost him. Yeah.
But you know what they should have done? They should have done this. They should have made Steve Rogers into Captain Carter's Winter Soldier. like kind of like a twist. Make him the sidekick, right? Which didn't
Maybe.
happen, but It would have been pretty
Well,
cool to have that
well,
kind of
and-
twist.
It could be cool. But
And the
maybe
Red
there's a reason-
Skull died in this one.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Instead of
Oh,
being
oh, wasn't-
transported by the Tesseract to
Yeah.
that planet.
But is he really dead?
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
Red Skull?
Red Skull, yeah, got crushed.
Well, he got crushed.
Well, and then Red
I think
Skull
he's-
died in a different.
Cause
yeah.
how did he end in the original First Avenger?
He was transported by the
Transported to
Tesseract.
Loimia,
Yeah.
the Soul
Yeah.
Planet.
So do you think what if? Cause this one reckons that the version that we got in What If is better. Like his death in What
Stuff
If
is
is a
different,
better
yeah.
death than what we got in First
Well,
Avenger.
effectively, they couldn't get the original voice actor again.
Well, they can't get Hugo Weaving.
Hugo
right?
Weaving,
So
Yeah, they couldn't get him
Get it.
for like even Endgame or like Infinity War. So
yeah,
Would have been cool to get him, wouldn't it?
yeah, it would have been great.
I like him. He's an
Maybe
actor.
maybe he can rejoin in some future,
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
I hope so.
I really liked him as Red Skull.
but I think they did have some disagreements with Hugo Weaving for the series, so that's
Oh,
why
okay.
they couldn't get
That's
him
a shame.
for like Infinity War and Endgame. So they had to get
Ah.
another actor
I
to
see.
play that character.
Actually, in
Yeah.
terms
Ross
of
Marquand.
all the voices, I think yeah, we do have a lot of them returning. Like
We
for-
do
Like
have
Haley
Haley
Atwell.
Atwell. We
Oh,
do
that's
But
get
Steve
Sam.
Rogers
Chris
is not.
Evans.
Steve Rogers is
It's
not
not Chris.
Chris Evans though.
Yeah.
It's this
Yeah.
guy called Josh Keaton.
Yes,
couldn't
But
get
I think
him.
he tried to get as close as he could, like voice-wise, I think, to Chris.
But Jeffrey Wright was
is
he?
the Watcher.
Yeah, I think he was the Watcher in the original.
And
Yeah,
still
Sebastian
him.
Stan is still himself.
Yeah.
Bradley Whitford is Colonel Flynn. We have
Yeah.
obviously
So he came back. Haley
Haley
as well
Atwell
came back.
is Peggy. Well, Sebastian Stan is actually the
Yeah.
voice.
Sebastian
Yeah.
Stan is still
Recognize his
Sebastian
voice.
Stan.
And Bucky's still Bucky. Yeah.
And Dominic Cooper
Is still
Howard
Howard
Stark.
Stark.
So
Yeah.
it's the same
Same, yeah.
guy.
So it's really cool to get the three
But this is
originals
not the
back.
same Red
really
Skull.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different Red
So
Skull.
Hugo
Yeah.
Weaving isn't around for this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't even get him for again Infinity War and Endgame, so
Yeah.
they had a disagreement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could
Definitely.
tell the voice was obviously not Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he can
And
tell
they
the
got
voice.
Toby
And
Zonin.
Chris Evans too.
Toby Jones
Jones
at least,
was all
yeah,
again.
came back. Yeah.
Stanley Tucci.
Stanley
Stanley
back too.
Tucci's back.
And Stanley Tucci, yes,
Oh, that-
of course, so
Stanley
happy
Tucci.
to have him back too.
Yeah, 2 nights in a row we see him.
Neil
Dum Dum
McDonald.
Dugan,
And
Dum Dum
Neil
Dugan.
same
back.
guy.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
and Sam.
So
Sam
different.
Jackson. Yeah.
The animated character looks so different.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Renner. Ooh.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, as Hawkeye.
Oh,
just
actually, no,
towards
this
the
is
end.
coming, yeah. Oh, at the
Clint
end. Oh,
Barton.
at the team at
Yeah,
the end.
at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
end,
at the
yeah.
end.
Yeah. He was with the
Yeah.
Fury.
But then
Nick
he'll
Fury,
be
yeah.
he'll be the spotlight for episode 3.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
One-
So
I wonder what he'll play, what character he'll play in 3.
Yeah, that's a good
I mean,
question.
what type of Hawkeye?
Like, what a cross.
Like, what's
cross
the
between,
alternate
uh,
we'll find out.
Yeah,
version?
the alternate
something.
cross. Yeah, over. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I think, the Watcher, I'm pretty sure Jeffrey Wright was the voice in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 for the Watcher. I think so.
Same
up.
guy.
They
yeah.
didn't really
Yeah.
talk in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 though.
but it was the
Well,
same
Has he
actor.
has he ever voiced the? I mean, has the Watcher ever spoken?
Not in Guardians of the
Not
Galaxy
yet.
2, no.
Yeah.
No.
We see Stan Lee talking to the Watcher in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but the Watcher doesn't really say anything. It's just like Stanley just talking the entire time in that mini clip
Okay. Yeah.
of several seconds.
Yeah, the Watcher hasn't really done much so far in
Yeah.
the Marvel movies.
Definitely
Yeah,
see
but the
more
thing
in
is,
this
the
series.
Watcher is not meant to mess with anything,
Yeah.
so he just
Yeah.
watches.
Yeah, I guess that's why, like, he's good as a narrator.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that, kind of like. Well, I guess that's why he's called the Watcher. He just
Yeah.
watches.
Yeah, he just watches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Watcher is part of a species called Watchers.
The Watchers.
Yeah, but the
Um,
Watcher actually does have a name.
Okay.
Because
What is-
in a game, what was that Marvel Ultimate Alliance? they had to team up with like the Watcher to like prevent a certain timeline from happening.
Okay.
So that was Marvel's Ultimate Alliance game. That was kind of an
Oh,
older
that
game.
game.
Yeah.
I think I played it before.
Yeah, number 2 was the one where they had to team up with the Watcher.
And he had a name, yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, number 1 was. Number 2 was a bit weird, and number 3 was probably the worst.
Did you guys think of this question? As in, like, why Captain Carter doesn't wear a mask? Because obviously Steve Rogers did.
like, yeah, because
Yeah,
Steve had
why?
that mask.
Why doesn't she
Well,
do it?
yeah. Well, I think it's also because she didn't have to go on that random exhibition tour. That's what
Yeah.
Steve Rogers said
Yeah.
that he was probably meant to.
Yeah.
Like,
But
go on,
he
That
actually
propaganda thing.
Yeah,
sell
actually did in the actual movie.
yeah, to
That's
sell the government
propaganda.
bonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, since Peggy never did the USO circuit as Steve did. Yeah. Since
Yeah.
the mask has no actual combat applications, it makes sense for Captain Carter to do away with it.
Yeah, I really thought that. And as well, in the end, like all the other movies, he doesn't really wear the mask either.
Yeah.
I guess also for Captain America, the mask was part of his symbol of hope, whereas I guess, it doesn't, it's not the same for her. Yeah. It's not part of a public image
Yeah.
in that sense.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question though.
Yeah.
And recently I did find that, the Black Widow movie, how
Yeah.
the Red Guardian said that he fought Captain America. There was a question if the Captain America that Red Guardian fought was the Steve Rogers who went back in time.
Oh, really?
Oh, could be. Could be. Yeah. That's interesting.
Because that's another what if scenario, which actually
right.
probably did happen in the MCU timeline.
That's an interesting. Yeah.
Because if Red Guardian said that he fought Captain America, but the Captain America doesn't even know that he fought because he was still present, obviously. So what Captain America did Red Guardian fight? Was he lying the entire time?
I mean, we had that theory as well that it could be Isaiah Bradley, but then maybe it's not. Maybe it is Steve.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe it was the Steve Rogers that went back in time. So that's the other what if.
Yeah.
But I guess now, since it's a complete what if, everything is up in the air.
Yeah.
So
That's
everyone
right.
can speculate whatever.
It's gonna be so confusing, man.
Yeah.
Actually, here's okay. Let's look at all the Easter eggs of the episode. The opening sequence, monologue from Jeffrey Wright's Watcher. So we saw all these, Black
Different
Panther.
characters.
It's a montage, right?
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Captain
Yeah,
America.
we see all of them,
Yeah.
like the general startup of the MCU, Marvel Studios logo.
Yeah. So, if you freeze frame, you can spot
Yeah.
all these characters. Yeah. And then there's
But then it
scenes
changed to like the comic style Marvel Studios logo.
Yeah, and obviously this idea of the shattered prism. Yeah,
That's
it
right.
offers
Yeah,
a
I guess
preview
so.
of the season as well. Yeah.
But interestingly, I always thought that the Marvel Studios logo, they change it for each show.
Yeah, this one.
Like it was green for Loki, it was WandaVision colors in the WandaVision show.
But this one doesn't really change
Yeah.
it. It's just a red.
It does. It
Gold
changed
and
it to the comic style.
Oh, the comic style. Okay, yeah.
The start was very reminiscent of the Twilight years.
Twilight Zone. What? Twilight Years.
Oh, the Twilight Zone, yeah.
The Twilight
yeah,
Zone
yeah.
because
Twilight
they
Zone.
have a
Oh.
narrator. as well.
Narrator.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Rod
The format.
Serling, man. Rod Serling.
Yeah.
Skinny kid from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
This
And
is like
glass breaking as well.
Crossbred, yeah. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And it's also an anthology show, see?
Yeah, so
Um,
it's like going into the whole anthology thing. Like even Black
Yeah.
Mirror does the same thing with
That's right.
narrator
Narrator.
and Dimension 404 narrator.
So the Watcher refers to Steve Rogers as the skinny kid from Brooklyn, and the line is repeated by Steve himself later in the episode. Yeah, so this is exactly from the First Avenger, that line.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Skinny kid
in
from
this
Brooklyn.
one, he still remains
A skinny
a
kid.
skinny kid. From
Skinny kid
Brooklyn.
from Brooklyn, yeah.
Chester Phillips gets shot. Oh yeah, so Tommy Lee Jones played the original version.
Ah, yeah.
Hmm.
I remember
Got
Tommy Lee
shot.
Jones wasn't, but I was wondering what's happened to that character.
Oh, okay, I see. So he got shot. Yeah.
He was replaced by Bradley Whitford's Flynn. And then Tech and Bullets.
Yeah. So he was killed in that explosion.
Well, the line, right? Tech and Bullets don't mix. Howard Stark. And then, yeah, obviously, this one, the port. But then
Yeah,
there's
it's slightly different
slightly
to
different.
when
Yeah.
Steve got it to Peggy.
What's the difference?
Well, as well with when Steve got it, the explosions happened afterwards, not before.
Yeah.
And in this one, it seems like the guy exploded it, and the fight broke out before he went into the chamber.
Yeah, so there's slight differences.
Yeah.
An absolute win. I call this an absolute success. Oh, okay, yeah. The Hulk did say that. I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah, but that wasn't really a win. That one. Because that was like Ant-Man's.
Ant-Man.
Yeah. That's when Ant-Man, they tried to send Ant-Man back in time. But he eventually became like a baby, a teenager, and an old man. And then back to himself.
Yeah, I think they tried multiple times.
Yeah, but it's a time travel. But he takes it as an absolute win. That was quite funny.
I was promised an army, but instead I got a girl. This line is eerily similar to a moan from Tommy Lee Jones. I asked for an army and all I got was you. This time it's I got a girl. Peggy's blood. Ooh, Isaiah Bradley.
Oh, this was from that
The
movie.
scene where post-transformation Peggy Carter is subject to numerous blood tests is once again from First Avenger.
Oh, Falcon.
But bears a deeper significance after Falcon and Winter Soldier. Because we saw that they were experiments and stuff.
Yeah, because they took more blood samples from Peggy Carter.
Yeah.
Because they used all of those samples on her.
Folks like, Isaiah Bradley as well, possibly.
And the original scientist who created the serum died again,
Well, Erskine.
which was Stanley Tucci.
Stanley
Stanley
Tucci.
Tucci.
So that didn't change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't change.
And then the Peggy's punch bag. Yep. You
Yeah,
saw the
it
punch
reminds
bag.
me of that scene when he's punching back.
Steve Rogers does exactly the same
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, same similarities there. Ooh, the tour.
Oh yeah, this is very
Which didn't happen.
Which
this
didn't
time
happen.
around.
Which didn't happen.
But they
Yeah.
but Steve mentioned this.
yeah.
Yeah, so Peggy avoids the same humiliation.
Yeah, lucky for her, she doesn't have to do that.
And that's what probably explains why she doesn't have to wear the mask.
Yeah.
Gamma signatures. Gamma rays.
Howard Stark.
Right, yeah, there was a mention of Gamma.
Howard Stark is Tony Stark's father, is it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, how?
He actually appeared also in the Agent Carter TV series.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, for 2 seasons. Red Skull acquires the Tesseract. Yep. Same, right?
Same.
Same as original.
But
So-
they say some of the scenes where he was in, it was like practically the same as the movie.
Yeah, that it is the same.
almost identically, as you say,
Yeah.
compared to live action,
Except for his death.
except for the death.
Except from his death.
How about the Peggy's bite?
Yeah,
Steve
those,
Rogers.
some of
did-
those motions was quite similar to what Steve Rogers did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the slow mo as well.
Yeah.
Howling Commandos break free.
Yeah, there was a Steve Rogers version of that as well.
Exactly
Yeah.
the same shot as used in Captain America First
Yeah.
Avenger. Peggy destroys a tank. Yeah, okay. Both Caps toss explosives through the
Yeah,
roof
that
hatch.
that scene is very similar. Yeah.
Like that.
A lot of similar stuff.
Except this one, she has a sword like Wonder Woman.
He didn't have a sword in
Oh
that
no,
scene, though.
not in this one yet.
Not in this
one.
scene, but like
Yeah, later on.
yeah, towards the end.
3 cheers. A job well done. Deserves a round of applause.
That's
Yeah.
what.
Anti-Hydra montage. Oh yeah, we saw
That
that
happened in
montage.
the first one as well. Like in the original Captain America.
Complete with
movie.
jaunty 1940 soundtrack.
But the different part was that aerial thing. That didn't happen
Yeah.
in
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
movie.
yeah. This bit,
Yeah.
because she was on top of Iron Stomper.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean Hydra Stomper.
Yeah. I just-
Yeah.
Bomb names.
Yeah, because each bomb had a name for a city
Oh yeah, this one is Brooklyn.
in the movie.
Yeah, for the fleet of nuclear bombs hitting major cities across the airline nations.
But this one is slightly different because the end story was different.
Yeah.
So this Brooklyn was because he is from Brooklyn. So it's hello
Yep.
from Brooklyn.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So I guess similar but not the same.
More than the suits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy argues that the man inside the suit is more important. Whereas Stark also said something to that extent.
Well, the
Well, I mean, Rogers
actual
accused that,
thing,
yeah.
yeah. Well, the actual line was Steve Rogers said, "Underneath the suit, what are you?"
What are you?
And Terry replies,
Genius,
"Genius,
billionaire, playboy."
playboy, philanthropist."
Where the eagles stay. What the heck is this? Oh, the train.
Yeah, that's the code name.
Oh, right. So that's actually a okay. It's a nod to a classic 1968 war movie of the same name called Where Eagles Stay.
Okay. So that whole scene and the castle that's inspired by that movie.
Maybe. Yeah.
That sequence probably. Yeah.
They storm a German castle to rescue a captured ally. That's what the movie's about.
Okay.
Where Eagles Stay.
So that's why they had that code name. Yeah.
Bucket slip and arm gag. Oh yeah, this is what Bernie.
Yeah, we already
what
mentioned that,
Bernie picked up. Almost
already picked that
ripped his arm off.
Which was similar, but he survives this time now.
Yeah.
So, in this reality, there is no Winter Soldier, is there?
No, but Steve gets Bucky's Winter Soldier origin. So later, Steve and his armor were actually retrieved by Hydra, which is also how Bucky's transformation into the Winter Soldier began.
But
So-
Steve Rogers was saved.
I
So
guess he's saying that
That's different.
if they had not come in time, then Steve
Yeah.
would have been transformed into a brainwashed assassin.
Probably.
Yeah, or might have been. Yeah, Shuma Gorath,
So this
multi-leg
is new.
monster.
Obviously.
There's a clear similarity from the Marvel comics, a multi-dimensional monster from the beginning of time. So yeah, this is new to the MCU.
Yeah, which there was a version of that monster in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well.
Yeah, I vaguely recall. Yes.
But that thing was able to change form, and eventually it took the form of one of the enemy agents of Hydra,
Yeah.
which was Grant Ward in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, right. Yeah. Agent Ward. We don't have all day.
I could do this all day.
Oh,
Is
there's
this
a
what?
twist on that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the difference. Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice nuance.
Saturday Night Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that remained the same.
That
Yeah,
that
that's-
line, yeah.
Steve reminding Peggy that he owes her a dance, and Peggy promising Steve she'll meet him on Saturday night. So it is a reversal.
Yeah, it's a reversal.
Reversal.
It sort of remained the same.
I guess the difference is he didn't have to wait 70 years.
That's right. Put down the sword. This line imitates Fury telling Loki to put down the spear.
Yeah, I think that was actually the same location.
Yeah, it's first arrive via Tesseract
Yeah,
as well.
that's back in that area.
At the Pegasus lab.
But it's different to how Steve Rogers came to the future.
Oh yeah, his was frozen, like unfrozen.
He was frozen, yes.
thingy.
He was unfrozen.
How the war ended, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Fury explains to a bewildered Steve Rogers that he's awakened over 50 years in the future. Yeah, well, that's similar, right? Yeah. So we saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, at the end, did you actually catch that Fury said 70 years?
Yeah, not 50, hey. So
Not
it's
50.
actually.
It's 70 years.
Yeah, I
He
heard
said
70
He
years.
said 70, right?
Yeah, he
He
said
said
70
70.
years.
70.
Yeah.
So that means he came to an even
Further into the future,
further
Yeah.
future.
which is
So-
our time.
Yeah, 20.
Closer-
It would be 2020.
Yeah,
It'll be
20
closer to us.
That's
Then,
interesting.
Yeah.
The 50 years, which was meant to be
Yeah,
the
yeah, that was
2000s,
yeah.
70 years is 2020 from
2020.
1940.
Yeah.
After the World War II. Yeah, it's,
Now this is cool.
But why isn't that changed from 50 to 70?
Maybe he's trying to set her closer to the current
This-
timeline, like
Yeah.
future,
Maybe.
present day. Yeah.
Or they trying to combine all of the what ifs together? maybe.
Yeah. So that's how I see perhaps that there's a link. That
Yeah.
all of them will be jumping 70. No, not jumping, but like they'll kind of come back to
They'll
come
all-
to the same
they all
time.
made
Or come to the same timeline
present time.
in a multiverse
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Very possible, I think.
So here's a scene by scene comparison with Captain America, the First Avenger. Or similarities and differences. So they side by side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is similar. But the differences are what Jono just now said about the explosion, isn't it?
One explosion was before, one explosion was after.
Yeah.
Yeah, the timing of the explosion. And
Yeah.
then
So he
Justin
leaves the
Phillips.
bomb while his live action counterpart left it in the room. So one is in the bomb, one is in the room. Like the bomb. And the pep talks. Steve and Peggy. I asked for we already talked about this. I asked for an army, all I got is you. I was promised an army, instead I got a girl. And then this one, punching bag, which we talked
Punching
about.
bag, we already mentioned. Yeah, even this one says 70 years.
Huh?
If you go back up, it says 70 years.
Where? What?
There.
Oh yeah. He woke up 70 years in the future. Mirror tries to cope with the revelation. Did Steve Rogers wake up 70 years?
No, 50 years.
No. was 50 years in the
It's on
original
mirrors.
movie.
So interesting. I don't know. 50, 60, 70.
No, it's 50 years in the original
Oh, Steve
one.
Rogers.
Yeah, in the
So
First
this,
Avenger.
so
it
this thing
was-
is wrong
Right.
Why is that wrong?
because
in this
in
scenario.
what if they said 70 years?
Yeah,
Yeah. What if it's 70 years?
yeah.
But
In-
this,
in
but in
the-
the original,
It's
The First Avenger.
50 years.
It's 50 years. Yeah.
it's 50
So that
years.
article is wrong. They have to fix it.
Yeah. They might have gotten confused with the.
They probably
movie.
did.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
But they should have known, really, because if it's 1940 plus 70,
50, 60. Yeah.
yeah.
Red Skull steals the Tesseract, which is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, in both of them, he steals the Tesseract and kills people. But the difference is the carving of this. Can't even pronounce it. It houses a space stone.
Yggdrasil. Okay.
Yeah, because in the
Yggdrasil,
what if version, it has these tentacles as well.
Yeah. That looks different to me.
Yeah. Peggy Carter receives the shield just like Steve Rogers.
The vibranium shield.
Yeah, but the design is different.
Yeah. Different design, yeah. But also still vibranium.
Just do vibranium.
Yeah.
You still like vibranium.
Captain Carter fights Hydra for the first time. Actually, yeah. Much more powerful.
Yeah, that's
Because she
what I thought.
obliterates the entire
I thought
Hydra
she was
unit.
quite OP, right? She was definitely more powerful than Captain America.
She's even shocked at her own strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defeat, crush those tanks so easily.
Just crush like that. That's more like
Yeah.
Superman, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Superman.
Superman like strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve
But I
and
guess-
Peggy.
But I guess Steve
Animation.
Rogers was more of a tactician.
Yeah, he's more subdued and tactical when it comes to fighting. Whereas, as we said, she is more like Wonder Woman.
Going in like
One
Gun-
woman
head
cross
first
was
without a
Superman.
plan.
That's right.
Yeah. At first, yeah.
Head first without a plan.
Without planning. Yeah. Like when Howard Stark says, "What plan have you got?" I don't need a plan. I've got a shield. Yeah. So they both rescue the 107th.
Yep. That was the Howling
The big
Commandos.
difference is the appearance of Steve Rogers' Hydra and
Hydra Stomper, yeah.
yeah.
There was no Hydra
Hydra
Stomper.
Stomper.
You know that scene when they were flying in the sky?
Oh yeah,
Captain
this one.
Carter with
This one.
it reminds me of an anime movie. It was like was an anime that had that kind of scene as well.
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant, maybe? Yeah, because she
Yeah,
does
yeah.
remind me a bit of
Yeah.
Iron Giant. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
reference to it, maybe.
The old school theme
There
action one.
are many other shows with like what was the other show? That was an anime of like the robots and a kid. I forgot the name of that show.
Astro Boy.
No, not Astro Boy.
What was the robot?
Something else.
I know what you mean. There's another one. Yeah.
No, it was an anime. I forgot what the name was.
Mm.
I'll remember it.
Who was in the film? What actor was in that film? Do you remember?
It was anime show. Full Metal Alchemist. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because it's like a kid and the brother who became a robot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what else is there?
The tender moment, burns 4 times faster than the average person. The metabolism Steve's. Whereas what if flips the order, with this intimate moment taking place before the attack on the train where Bucky almost falls.
So they can't get drunk because of their of the super soldier serum.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, that
Alcohol
scene
has
is
the
meant to
same
happen
effects. Yeah.
after. And then this was before.
Before, yeah. So it's a flip.
So that's also another flip.
Yeah.
Because Steve Rogers was drinking because he lost
He lost Bucky, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas this scene is more upbeat and romantic.
Yeah.
Rather
what
a lack
else?
of effect too, yeah.
Yeah.
The Winter Soldier is almost born, like we said, but because it didn't, they arrived in time, so Steve Rogers avoided becoming the Winter Soldier.
And I just remembered that our math was off. It should have been 70 years.
So it is 70 years.
Is it 70
Yeah.
years?
So the original
Yeah.
movie was 70 years, right?
Yeah,
Okay, why don't we say
I
50
just
then?
checked.
Yeah.
Because
Because I-
think 50?
Because I remember from the movies they said 70 years as well. Yeah, in Endgame and
Yeah.
and Infinity
Because 1940 plus 70 is
War.
2010.
2010 exactly.
Which was exactly when
Avengers
the first Avengers movie kept.
Oh, okay.
That's what we
I
get our
see.
math wrong.
Came out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got our
yeah.
math wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think it was
Our bad.
1990?
That was when Captain Marvel came out.
Captain Carter enters the Hydra stronghold. Yeah.
You just defeated the soldiers so easily, like
So
ants.
easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Piled them up.
Effortlessly, right? Effortlessly.
Obviously, that's the word. Yeah.
It's not explained. Okay, yeah. Captain Carter fights that tentacle thing, whereas Captain America fights Red Skull. So there's the
Yeah.
difference there.
So there was no fight scene with Red Skull
Skull.
No, because he got swallowed by.
because he got killed off by the
So easily.
Hydra monster first. You know, they
Yeah.
didn't even get a fight scene with
Because
him.
Red Skull is immediately killed by Shuma Gorath right
Yeah.
after opening the
Yeah.
portal.
Actually, that was a shock. That was a shock to
So
me. That happened.
so the fight scene was with the monster instead.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting him to get crushed because
Yeah.
otherwise
Yeah.
there would be no Red Skull on Vormir.
Exactly. They would
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
That's
storyline.
another big change in the timeline.
Yeah, that's a huge change.
So present day, which is not exactly present day anymore because
Yeah.
It was
would
2010.
be the 2010. So not present day. So I think a lot of people have gone a bit confused.
well, I guess it's saying, you know, the 70
No,
years.
I looked back at that previous article that we looked at.
Yes,
that
yes.
previous article, one said 50, one did say 70.
I see. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
So that article itself was confused as well.
Yeah.
yeah. I think it was too.
They
anyway.
had
And
had
then the
two
next
different
article
years.
next article that we saw, which is this one that we're on
70,
now,
70.
it says 70 years. So this one's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Marcus,
previous article was incorrect.
Yeah.
yeah,
They have to fix it.
the market. You know, just the previous point about the Red Skull.
Yeah.
I wonder who's gonna be the gatekeeper of the Soul Stone now.
Oh yeah. Who's gonna be the
Right.
gatekeeper?
Yeah.
Gonna change the
that's true,
story
that's true.
completely.
That will change
I
too.
guess we'll
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah. What if?
Interested to see the next episode. See
Hmm.
what the next what if scenario is.
What did
Yeah.
you guys think of the animation style?
I thought I like it was nice.
Cell
nice.
shading style.
It's kind of different,
Some people don't
But-
like it.
but I think it's okay.
Just
I
rub
think
people
it's
the wrong
alright.
way.
I didn't mind it.
I thought it was nice. Yeah, it's animation.
Okay, yeah, it's a yeah. I don't know why some people are turned off.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Oh,
Like
Maybe it's different, as Jono says. Not maybe not interesting style. I don't know. Certainly different from the DC ones that we saw.
how does it compare to the animation of the Bad Batch?
Oh, the Bad Batch is more 3D.
The Bad
whereas
Batch is more 3D.
Oh,
yeah.
This
Okay.
one is definitely cartoon-like, which is
Okay.
okay. Comic book aesthetic, right?
Yeah, to
And
me
it's quite different to
different.
like Into the Spider-Verse, which actually did have a lot better animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the Into the Spider-Verse. That had definitely very comic book style.
Yeah.
I love the style
Yeah, the
of the
style of that
animation.
movie was like really comic book like,
Yeah.
as well as 3D animation, and both of them blended actually
blended together well.
performed
Yeah.
really well.
That's
Yeah.
why I love the animation in that one. Yeah,
It was really beautiful. I love
and I
it.
also
Yep.
cried in that movie. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the movie for a long time I've actually rated an 8.
Yeah, it's such a great movie.
Quite a good movie. But now we'll see a Marvel version of it because of No Way Home.
Yeah,
But that's not gonna be animated. No.
in
No,
real
that's
life.
not going to be animated. That would be a live action.
And would you like to see this one happen? A Captain Carter movie, a live action one? So
I guess we'll find
just
out.
give Hayley Atwell her own super suit and give her her own franchise. See, in a way, these what ifs are cool because they could actually get fan reaction to see which ones fans like the most, and then pick
Yeah.
that one to be the live action
spin-off,
Yeah.
moving forward.
But
So
considering maybe it already did happen.
On the universe.
Because there is going to be a Thor and Loki one in What If. They showed
Okay.
a little preview of it already.
Oh, I see. So that one is a given then. It'll be in one of the episodes.
Yeah, so we already know that that's going to be an episode. But what if scenario leads to Love and Thunder?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Because
That's the lead in.
because
the
they've
lead-in.
already confirmed that the Natalie Portman character is not the same as
That's
what
right.
we knew in the previous movie.
So yeah, Jane is gonna
It's-
be different.
It's a new
Sorry.
Jane Foster, which is
Okay. So she'll
Mighty Thor.
she'll still be Jane Foster, but she'll become like a variant of Thor or something.
It's a variant of Thor, so it's not exactly the same Jane Foster,
Hmm.
but a Jane Foster who was Mighty Thor.
Because it's
So
technically
Ri-
like a variant of Jane Foster.
Yeah.
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 So we
essentially.
already know that that's a variant, and
Yeah. Love and Thunder.
that's a multiverse
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
we have like 2 Thors in a Thor movie.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, Thor couple. I guess
Maybe-
Coleman would be the
yeah,
love,
yeah.
and Thor and Chris will be the Thunder.
Yes. So what I'm thinking is maybe the What If episode leads to that. So they probably
Could be.
already thought that
Could be.
already.
Could be,
That's your intro essentially to that. Yeah.
Would be a smooth transition. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And-
What If could be like this huge thing to blow them all together as well.
yeah.
True.
A tie-in. Yeah.
I mean, in
Yeah.
terms of the number of episodes, so there's
Yeah. There's one of like Loki.
I think you said 10. Did you say 10?
nine,
or...
nine in
Oh,
total.
9.
No,
Oh, 9.
nine.
The original plan was for 10 episodes, but
Oh, you're
the,
right.
the pandemic meant the final episode was not completed,
Oh,
and
no.
so it has to be moved into the second season, which will
Oh, I
also
see.
have 9 episodes.
Oh, I see.
That's
That
interesting.
okay.
Was the
Which
animation.
means that we will see the finale on October 6th, which is about less than 2 months from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
It's not too long.
But we know Loki is going to have an episode with Thor.
Cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like if you scroll up, there's like a little preview of Loki himself.
Uh,
Keep going.
oh, this
You
one.
missed it right at the beginning,
eyes.
right at the top. Keep
Yeah.
going.
No, this is the top.
Yeah, there's one
There.
here, isn't there?
There.
This one, yeah.
Loki.
He,
and
he
Loki.
looks like the
Loki.
classic Loki suit.
That's
Classic
the
Loki.
classic. Yeah, with the
Yeah.
horns. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
So we already know Loki has an episode.
Yeah.
Still being played by Tom Hiddleston.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
for
they
the
brought
original-
back all
original
the
voice.
original voice actors. Or they tried
Yeah.
to get most of them back anyway. Not every single one they could get.
Yeah, at least most of them original voices. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw a Black Panther picture. I think Black Panther must be in the episode too.
Well, apparently, Spider-Man will get one as well. Because
Yeah, I heard
Marvel's
definitely.
What If can use Spider-Man because
Spider-Man
apparently
as
the
the
Sony rights
Doctor
explain.
Strange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Doctor
Yes,
Strange.
yeah, Doctor Strange. See.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
And yeah, there's Gamora in the background with Thanos' sword.
So
I don't know what that would be. One
So we'll
with
have,
Ultron.
okay, so we've got like a Guardians episode as well. Sounds like it.
I'm hoping that one is next. The Guardians one, because that would be Chadwick Boseman's last hurrah as well.
Yeah.
Because the Guardians one is if T'Challa was Star-Lord.
Oh, that's an interesting twist.
Yeah, they already showed a preview of it, so maybe they'll show it earlier than later.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all of the episodes and all the different ways that they can twist the story around.
Yeah. I think the most interesting one I'm looking for is the zombie one.
Oh, zombie Tony Stark. That would be so fun.
Yeah, and zombie Captain America. We already did see a form of a zombie Tony Stark Iron Man in
Actually,
Spider-Man already.
next week is actually
as a dream.
this one.
What? Howard Duck.
Howard Duck.
They actually already confirmed it. What?
Yeah.
You sure?
Howard Duck.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
really? Okay.
I couldn't even find that.
Episode
Okay.
2. Howard the Duck are confirmed to appear in episode 2.
Howard Duck.
Well,
Yes.
that was published on the 4th of October, so that's like what?
No, August 4th. 10 days ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't even find that. Or maybe it's only going to be like a short part in the episode.
That's interesting.
I love Howard the Duck. When it comes to episode 2 and we knew we could have found the collector, why not have Howard the Duck in there?
I remember
Seth-
the Doc
Then
from
maybe it is a
Guardians of
Guardians
the
of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy one.
yeah.
Maybe
It could still
the
be a
Guardians of the
Guardians.
Galaxy one.
Howard the Duck made his MCU debut during a Guardians of the Galaxy post-credit scene.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it could be
So
the
that's
Guardians of the Galaxy one.
And then we've got Benicio del Toro. Is he gonna voice this as well?
Collector, yeah, portrayed by Benicio del Toro.
That's the original voice as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seth
Yeah, good,
Green.
good.
Seth Green is the voice of the duck.
Of Howard the Duck.
That's
Okay.
great. Yeah, I remember. him.
Oh, cool.
Oh no! Del Toro, on the other hand, did not return to voice the character.
Oh,
So only Green is back.
That's great.
okay.
Del Toro's a good actor though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like
is.
he's a great
And
actor.
his voice is quite distinctive, so I wonder who they will get to replace the voice, of the collector.
Yeah, it would be hard to try to match the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find
But
this
since
season
it's
plays it.
animated, they could
The
use
future.
like anyone to voice.
Yeah, let's see who voice him for the collector.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
I guess
Yeah.
you can see that.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
see that
that
in
would
the
be
credits.
exciting. I mean, this is what we are talking about just now. See, what
Yeah.
if
Yeah, no,
episodes
yeah.
could lead to live-action spin-offs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So that's
a
what I'm
exciting
thinking. It could have
possibility.
already
Yeah.
happened with the Thor one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they have already confirmed that Jane Foster is a variant.
Yeah.
Yep. But also from the series, they could
And then from the toy leaks
new.
as well.
create new spin-off. Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. Like after What If, the next multiverse show would be Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Cause Shang-Chi will be coming out September.
Which would be an origin story.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Alright.
really hoping we're out of lockdown by then. Just,
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah,
And the Internals is also
that's in November.
Yeah.
So those two won't be linked to multiverse. So yeah, Spider-Man will be the next one linked to multiverse. Yeah.
but considering the end of Shang-Chi or the Eternals could link to the multiverse.
That's true. It could. It's possible.
Oh, and don't forget that Chadwick Boseman is also in some episodes.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it may be multiple episodes instead of just
Multiple.
one.
It would be great to hear his voice
possibly
again.
a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He plays different versions of the character, so
So you already know that he's gonna play a Star Lord.
play
Yeah.
a Star-Lord. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow, they've already confirmed that
They've been planning
she'll
this
be
for a long
she'll be
time.
back for season 2, even though we've only just started season 1. They've already
Okay.
penned her
Well,
in
Oh,
Well,
that'll
they've
be
been
season
like
2.
planning it for like over a year.
Yeah. So they
season
would have
2 and beyond.
booked her in for like season 2 as well.
Actually, speaking of a live action Captain Carter, a fan has come up with some fan art.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, look at this! Not bad, eh? Like
That's that's a nice
this
image.
this
That's
fan
a really good
fan
image. That's actually a really
Captain
good
Carter.
image.
Looks
Yeah.
quite realistic. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a real thing.
It looks really good.
But Carter already had her own TV show
Own
already.
TV series. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Agent Carter.
But this
Yeah.
is now Captain Carter. What if the First Avenger?
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought this was actually very interesting in terms of looking at the comics and MCU. And from the point of view of the comics, the MCU is actually a one big what if you think it that way, because obviously they've changed a lot of stuff when they moved from the comics to the MCU.
I guess you could see it that way.
I mean,
Since all of the stories were based off comics in the first place.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good way of looking at it.
Invasion. That'll be nice.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh, look at this! This is cool. Like the toys normally
toys.
leak out details.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's right.
Toy leaks
Toy-
are the
toy
biggest
leaks.
spoilers.
It's always the toys with
Spoilers.
shows.
The biggest
Spider-Man, zombie, you know, and then Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme. Finally. Oh, here you go.
The Spider-Man one.
Spider-Man, Doctor
They
Strange.
showed it in the poster anyway. Yeah.
That's already in the poster anyway.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I think this was quite early. Yeah, it was quite early on. This one, like maybe back in July, they had the toys.
Killmonger becomes Kingmonger.
Yeah, Kingmonger.
Michael B. Jordan.
Nebula isn't
Oh,
at
okay.
hands, and there's hair.
Oh yeah, different hair.
So yeah, some leaks from the toys.
Interesting.
You're right.
Yeah, the last toy leak that we were talking about was, what was it?
Final. The shovel.
The Falcon one,
The Falcon.
Oh,
the suit.
Costume?
The suit.
the
Yeah.
costume one. Oh yeah, and also we know that Doctor Strange is in Spider-Man No Way Home because they released a pop of the No Way Home figures with Doctor Strange with a shovel.
Yeah.
No idea why he has a shovel in the pop.
Guess we'll find out in No Way Home.
We'll find
Yeah.
out. We'll find out. Actually,
Yeah.
just now, you remember when you said that the Watcher doesn't interfere, but then in this what if possibly may Jeffrey
May
Wright
get-
teases
may get-
that the Watcher may actually get involved in the events. So
Well,
not just
considering
watching.
that he did interfere in the game as well, like in Ultimate Alliance,
Yeah.
it is possible
Yeah.
because it did happen already, and it does happen in the comics as well and in the game.
Watcher.
Like he's meant to be watching it,
That's
but
right.
he couldn't
Just
stand
watching.
back and
And not do anything. Yeah.
not do anything.
Yeah.
So it becomes a doer. Yeah.
Not just a watcher.
Should we go? What's everyone's ratings for this?
I think it's a 7 for me. It's quite a good first episode.
It looked very good too.
Yeah, I agree with that. 7.
They give it a 6.
Yeah. 6.
Yeah, I think I'll give it a 6 as well.
Marcus?
Yeah, I think I was saying, yeah, I agree with Steph's rating. It's like a love letter to fans because
Yeah.
of the whole what are all these possibilities. It's kind of a bit like fan fiction in a way, because fans are
Yeah.
always thinking about speculating, you know, what if you combine this and that? What if this happened and not that?
Yeah.
So this is kind of bringing fans' dreams to life, which is
Yeah.
That actually reminds me of like subreddits, like
Yeah.
story subreddits.
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah, fanfic.
Yeah.
Fanfiction.
fanfics on subreddits.
Yeah. So it's cool. I mean, it's definitely
like
for
that.
fans.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I guess if you were maybe a casual viewer, you might not really be as into it, but it's because we know the characters already, and so
Yeah.
it's fun to be able to see them
That's right.
in
And see
different
the
combinations.
differences. Yeah.
So I'd say like more for the diehard fans.
To be honest, yeah,
This one.
I thought it was okay. The reason I gave it 6 is because I thought Captain Carter's character. I prefer the original character, the way it's
Prefer
portrayed.
the feminine
Just-
version.
Just the way the it was portrayed was more convincing. That's personally for me, but yeah. And she was a bit OP'd as well,
I guess so. Yeah.
overpowered.
Overpowered. I think they are really trying to push the whole feminine, like the whole, the
That's-
women can do it better. in the way that
It's good to see, women
Um,
empowerment.
yeah, female
Yeah,
empowerment
Disney.
Yeah.
for sure.
But
Yeah.
then if you watched her in the
Okay.
Agent Carter show, she was quite OP as well.
She was.
I haven't seen.
Yeah,
She
Okay,
was.
I actually haven't seen that series, but I heard it's pretty good, right? So
I haven't. I've seen a few episodes, but no, I haven't seen the entire like series.
She was like a
think it was 2
very,
seasons,
very
right?
smart lady. Yeah.
yeah, I guess she's portraying a different character in this one than the original Agent Carter, where she was more of a military strategist or something.
So Jeff Chan or John Cena, what's your score?
Yeah, what's
I
your
get it.
Yeah,
score?
Jeff, what do you think?
I liked it too. I want to give it a 7 as well. I like the original story
Yeah.
of Captain America 1, and this is a good alternative. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a what if.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I like the World War II setting as well. And,
Yeah, which is why there's also that similarity with Wonder Woman as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's the same.
It's a good reference here. I didn't right because of the
I don't know.
overpowered-
No one has picked up on that.
the Wonder Woman.
Like I was
Really?
like, yeah.
That's
I mean,
the
not
first
in
thing
the
we thought
Easter
of.
eggs that I've seen.
Yeah, none of the Easter egg articles
You didn't
actually
mention it.
mention. All right.
All right.
Actually,
yeah.
just one fun. I think this is because I think someone brought this up. Peggy Carter.
Crime. The crime? Oh,
Not a crime. It's more like. What is it?
mm.
So she was like a key. Yeah, she was in her own TV series, Agent Carter. But it was marked by her having to fight to be heard in a male-dominated industry. Which is what is addressed. Because I think Bernie just now brought it up, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is how it's a female empowerment and all that. So,
Mm.
so this, I think, in What If, it finally
Mm.
addresses it.
That's good. Mm.
A gender disparity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the
fighting
army.
to be heard.
Especially in the army, right? I guess. And
And then now she's like
Back in the day.
leading the men.
yeah, she became the leader. Yeah, she stood up. She stood up to her superiors and showed that she could come as strong as the men as well. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So I think the next major thing that they have to do then is put her in a live action Captain Carter show or a movie. Yeah, whatever.
Yep, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, What If
Yeah.
will definitely always give you many things to talk about because
Yeah.
there's just
It
endless
is.
possibilities to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's,
What if,
there's
what
so
if, what
much.
if?
Yeah.
Which is why the Watcher calls it the ultimate question.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ponder this.
Lots to speculate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make fun.
All right.
All right, man.
All right.
Okay.
See you guys. Some of you guys.
All right.
See you guys
Guys,
tomorrow.
see you guys.
See you guys next
Alright.
time.
Okay.
All right. Have a good